Yeah, so I was pregnant about 3.5, 4 years ago, and I found myself in a situation where I didn't want to be with the guy that I got pregnant with, so I felt very alone. I already made the decision and I had to be okay with it. I started a post-abortive grief class, and it really brought in a lot of scripture, which I wasn't necessarily walking as a Christian at that time. It was not very long after that post-abortive grief class that I medicated my pain with sex again. Not long after that, probably like a month after, I got pregnant again. And with this second pregnancy, I was kind of like my whole world stopped, you know. I was like, I already have this connection with birth choice, and I can either choose to feel shame about walking in there again in a different scenario, or I can like just lean fully into the support that they've already provided for me. It was like no one judged me. Like, I didn't feel any bit of that when I walked in the door. I feel like from that point, like I already knew, but when I came to birth choice, I knew I was already choosing life, but I was kind of like just waiting for that confirmation, but I already knew. I recommitted my life entirely back, like full body surrender back to God. But I knew that it was the second chance, you know? I felt my heart open, just boom, and I was like, yes, adoption.
I had a friend who was a part of the community group that we were part of, and what I knew going into it was, hey, I have a friend who's expecting, she's considering adoption. She hasn't made that decision, but she would really like to get to know some more community. Like, I'm thinking about inviting her, and I believe she knew that we were considering adoption as well.
So that was the only time I talked with them. I couldn't get them out of my mind.
So we heard from our agency that there was somebody who reached out to them who was interested in exploring a match with us. And we both had a sinking suspicion of who that person was, but that was honestly the first communication we had with or about Sarah since.
We ended up having our match meeting, which is the first time the adoptive couple and the birth mom meets, and it went very well.
We kind of like met at the door, and both me and her, like, we just embraced and both started crying like right away, and just got to say, like, I've been praying for you. Like, we both, like, and I was like, we've been praying for you too. And it was just a really sweet, tender moment to be able to know, like, God's been in this since the beginning, and there were very specific, intricate details that He was weaving through both of our hearts, and we knew right when we walked out, like, we knew we were going to be moving forward, and so we were prayerful that she was going to be making the same decision.
I've never once regretted it, not once. I couldn't be more grateful for that. I still have all the brochures and pamphlets from Birth Choice. I have all these bits of information that I was given to make a decision that wasn't going to be judged.